Imagine you wake up on a Monday and every single job on Earth has just been automated. The hospital has no doctors, but patients are still being treated. Your city has no bus drivers, but buses are still moving. Restaurants have no cooks and no cashiers, but your food arrives hot, perfect, and on time. Your boss sends one last message. From today, your tasks are fully automated. You don't need to come back. Is this the best day of your life or the end of human work as we know it? In this video, we will explore a powerful question. What if AI automated all professions? What would happen to our jobs, our salaries, and even our sense of purpose? Would this future be a nightmare where humans become useless? Or a strange new world where work is optional, but meaning becomes more important than ever? To reach a world where AI does every job, things did not change overnight. At first, AI only handled simple repetitive tasks, answering customer questions, sorting documents, or moving boxes in warehouses. Over time, smarter systems learned to write code, diagnose diseases, analyze legal cases, and design products faster and cheaper than humans. For companies, it became cheaper to train an AI than to train a human worker. Hospitals used AI to read scans and recommend treatments. Banks used AI to approve or reject loans. Offices were filled with digital agents that could do in seconds what teams needed days to finish. In the beginning, humans still supervised the machines. People checked results, corrected mistakes, and made the final decisions. But with every update, the AI systems made fewer mistakes, while humans looked slower and more expensive. Eventually, companies asked a dangerous question. If the AI can do everything, why keep paying humans at all? Now imagine the first year, after full automation. Almost every profession you know is done by AI and robots. Programmers, accountants, and office workers lose their tasks to software. Drivers, warehouse workers, and delivery workers lose their roles to self-driving vehicles and machines. At first, governments think this is just another wave of automation, like the Industrial Revolution. But this time is different. New AI jobs appear, but they are quickly automated as well. People retrain for new skills, only to discover that AI learns those skills faster than they do. Unemployment rises to levels the world has never seen before. Some people survive by offering human-only services, live art, luxury tourism, personal coaching, or custom experiences. But those jobs are rare and cannot employ billions of people. Protests begin in many cities around the world. Some people demand that AI be slowed down or restricted. Others shout that the real problem is not AI itself, but the economic system that still expects everyone to work when there is no human work left. In this new reality, the world slowly divides into three main groups. First, there are the owners. These are the governments, corporations, and investors who own the AI systems, the data centers, and the robot factories. They control almost all production of goods and services. Second, there are the connected. These are people with strong digital skills, people who can communicate with AI, design new systems, or control big online platforms. Even they are not valuable because of their labor, but because they earn access, reputation, or audiences. Finally, there is everyone else. The majority of people want to work, but there is simply nothing left that humans can do better or cheaper than machines. Without new rules, almost all value created by AI flows to the owners. The world begins to look like machine feudalism. A few castles made of servers and robots, surrounded by billions of people with very little economic power. To avoid total collapse, governments are forced to change the basic deal of society. The old rule, you work and you get paid, no longer works if there are no human jobs. So, new ideas appear, some extreme, some experimental. One idea is Universal Basic Income, or UBI. In this model, every citizen receives a monthly payment, funded by taxes on AI and robots, so people can live even without a traditional job. Another idea is a robot tax. Each automated system pays a tax, similar to how human workers pay income tax today. This money is used to fund public services, education, and support programs. Some countries go even further and create public AI, instead of AI being owned only by private companies. These regions treat advanced AI like a public utility, similar to water, electricity, or the internet. In places where these policies arrive early and are well managed, people have food, housing, healthcare, and education guaranteed. In other places, political conflicts, corruption, and inequality block these changes. The result is a huge gap between AI-rich countries and AI-poor countries. Now imagine that your basic needs are covered. You receive enough money or resources to live a simple but comfortable life, even if you never have a job again. AI takes care of farming, manufacturing, transport, and medical care. The big question becomes, what do humans do with their time? Many people turn to creation. They write stories, produce videos, compose music, and design new worlds using AI as a creative partner. Others focus on care. They spend more time with family, support older relatives, and volunteer in their communities. Another group dedicates itself to exploration. They study science, explore space, research consciousness, and ask deep philosophical questions. In this world, the most valuable activities are not about survival, but about creativity, relationships, and discovery. But a world without work is not automatically a utopia. Work is not just a way to earn money. For many people, work is a way to feel useful, to gain status, and to build identity. Without work, some people feel empty. They wake up with no schedule, no goals, and no clear reason to improve themselves. Mental health problems grow, more anxiety, more depression, and a stronger sense of meaninglessness. At the same time, new kinds of inequality appear. Some people use their free time to learn, create, build communities, and grow. Others get lost in endless entertainment, addictions, or virtual worlds that feel better than reality. Society becomes divided not only by money, but by meaning. Those who find a purpose without jobs, and those who do not. Even if AI automates all traditional professions, humans may invent new kinds of work that are not about survival, but about contribution. These activities might not be necessary for the economy to function, but they are important for culture and identity. For example, there could be meaning designers. These are people who create experiences, games, and communities that give others goals, challenges, and a sense of progress. There might be human authenticity creators. These are artists and storytellers whose value comes from being fully human in a machine-made world. There could also be AI ethics guardians. These are groups of people responsible for watching powerful AI systems and making sure they respect human values and rights. Many of these new roles are less about technical skill and more about empathy, imagination, and ethics. Technically, it is possible that most tasks, even very complex ones, could become automatable during this century. The real question is, who decides how to use that power? There are at least two main paths. In the first path, AI is used mainly to maximize profit and efficiency. In this world, humans who do not own part of the machines may become economically unnecessary and socially invisible. In the second path, AI is treated as a shared tool, a kind of digital infrastructure for everyone. In this world, automation is used to free humans from survival work, so they can focus on creation, care, and self-development. Both paths start with the same technology. The difference is in our laws, our culture, and the choices people make today. So, what if AI automated all professions and human work truly ended? Humanity would face the biggest identity crisis in its history. For the first time, a species that can work would not be needed for work. This future could become a nightmare of inequality and emptiness. Or it could open a new chapter, where having to work is replaced by choosing to contribute. The machines might run the factories, the offices, and the services, but only humans can decide what kind of world all that free time will help us build. In the end, the question is not just, will AI take our jobs? The real question is, what will we do with our lives when it does?